everyone, it's Jared here, and today's lesson is called I Love This Drum Beat. Now, the time of this lesson is very close to Valentine's Day, and then Valentine's Day is all about love, and so I thought I would share something with you that I absolutely love. Now, as a side note, Valentine's Day is actually Valentine's Day, which is, a guy's, time to do something nice for his girlfriend or wife. It's also my wife's birthday, so happy birthday, Shanna. Okay, so let's get into the drum beat. Now, this is another one of those things that I pulled from one of my favorite drummers, Carter Beauford, and that's a little ghost note thing that he does on his snare drum. And I'm going to show you how you can take this one idea and kind of expand it around the drum set. So take a look at the sheet music. See it right there. Now, you'll notice on the E of 3 and the AND of 3, we have two very quiet snare hits. Okay? So mostly when you do ghost notes, it's sounding a lot like this. Which sounds very, very cool. But when I was listening to Carter Beauford, I'm like, he's adding something in there. He's placing a ghost note on something that's not very, very common or not something that I've done a lot before. And it literally changed the way I build drum beats. It just made it, added to my vocabulary. So I was able to do way more and just create more different sounding grooves. And so when I play number 1, I'm going to do it nice and slow for you at 60 beats per minute. You're going to hear how different it sounds than just kind of a standard drum beat that I just played for you. So here we go at 60 beats per minute. So the way I like to play this is with the bass drums kind of surrounding those two short ghost notes. So you get a really cool kind of, flow to the beat that wasn't there before. So I'll play it faster for you so you can hear exactly how it sounds. So this beat can go with so many different styles of music, whether you play rock, whether you play funk, whether you play metal, whether you play pretty much everything other than jazz, because this kind of doesn't work with jazz. It's a little bit too straight. But I'm going to show you now how you can take it and just put your right hand on the ride. Now do the accents on counts 2 and 4 on the snare, and then do those ghost note hits on the hi-hat. Okay, so listen to how different this groove sounds, even though technically it's the exact same thing. And another variation that you can do with this beat is basically play the exact same foot pattern, and I'm going to add hi-hats on quarter notes, just for fun. Put right hand on the floor tom, left hand is going to hit the snare on counts 2 and 4, and on the first 2 ghost notes, it's on the high tom, and on the second ghost note, on the ah of 4, we're going to hit the mid tom. So now it's going to go from this kind of rock, funk kind of groove into a very heavier rock style groove that sounds very, very cool and somewhat melodic because of what we're doing in the toms. So here we go at 60 beats per minute. And that's a beat that I absolutely love to play. Simply by adding in those 2 little ghost notes completely changes, your normal standard beat. And so you could try and do that. Whatever bass drum pattern you do, it's totally fine. But try and do that and see how it feels. See if you like the way it sounds. And then experiment with, putting those ghost notes on the toms or putting them on the hi-hats and just really playing around with the groove to come up with something of your own. So this lesson utilizes a few different techniques. You have the ghost notes and the snare and the quick double strokes and the bass drum and stuff like that. So if you're interested in learning more about, my exact drum curriculum, I actually put it together. It's on the link right below this video. That's the curriculum. I found that most drummers struggled with having a solid foundation of theory and technique. And once you have that, you're able to kind of go wherever you want with your drumming. You're able to be more creative, play different styles, and basically just learn whatever you want to learn on the drums. And so I'd encourage you to check out that curriculum, see if it's for you, and I cannot wait to see you in the next lesson.